Hello everyone, welcome to Beaver's Hobby channel. This is the review of Mini-Q TRQ1 120th scale micro drift car. First of all, thank you Banggood for providing me this car for a review. I'm not going to go in depth with the electronics because it broke before I finished testing it. So this is as far as I tested the car, and it should give you enough information about this chassis and what it is capable of. With that out of the way, let's get started. Inside the box, we have the car, the transmitter, and a manual. That's it, no accessories included. The car is 120th scale, full proportional for both steering and throttle. It runs on 4 AAA batteries. The transmitter is 2.4 GHz, so you can run many cars simultaneously. This also requires 4 AAA batteries. You might think this chassis looks familiar, and you'd be right. This car is being sold in different places under different names. For example, Mini-Q DIY, Red, and Cartoon Car. Essentially, they are all the same chassis, but with different wheels, differential, and body configuration. Let's take a closer look at the chassis. This is 4-wheel drive with plastic top chassis. The suspension is simple 4-wheel independent kingpin strut system. Obviously, there's no adjustability except for the springs, which are compatible with Mini-Z all-wheel drive. The knuckles are pretty smooth, with very little slop for this type of suspension. Wheelbase is 94mm, and it is not adjustable. With the included wheels, the width is 68.5mm at the front, and 69mm at the back because of the toe angle, and 55.5mm without wheels. The wheel nuts are M2 lock nuts, which is great. To remove the wheels, you need 4mm hex socket, or a cross wrench like this. The wheels are all narrow, 8.5mm, with 1.5mm offset, equipped with Mini-Q drift tires. Honestly, these tires are not the best, but they get the job done better than other cheap tires. More importantly, the wheels have the same hole pattern as Mini-Z all-wheel drive, and they are interchangeable. This car is fully equipped with ball bearings, from wheel hub to gearbox, which is really amazing considering the price. Unfortunately, it uses plastic drive shaft. Even though the car is not that powerful, I expect this part to be the first one to break. But don't worry, it has metal upgrade directly from Sino Hobby Mini-Q. It is also compatible with Mini-Z all-wheel drive swing shaft. The differentials are locked diff, or spool, perfect for drifting. It is also compatible with Mini-Z all-wheel drive differentials, so there are many options for upgrade. Gear ratio is fixed, not adjustable, with 16T on the pinion and 29T on the spur. The gear mesh is really good throughout the car, and drivetrain is smooth. There's no need to worry if drivetrain will chew the gears to pieces. The chassis without battery weighs 97 grams, which is really light. With batteries to one side, the weight bias is towards the right, which does affect the handling a bit, but you can put counterweight on the left to fix it. Next is the body. The body is hard plastic, multi-piece separated between body, windscreen, and some lens for headlights. However, there's no lens for taillights. What we have here is Mitsubishi Evo 7. It comes in 3 colors, blue, white, and red, and the other body style is Toyota Supra. Proportions and details are not so good. To be honest, it looks rather tragic. But exactly because of that, you can crash comfortably without feeling bad. Also, it's absolutely solid, so it's not going to break that easily. There are also slots at the headlights for 3mm LED. The mounting mechanism is just front lip and magnet at the back. The magnet is pretty strong, and it's not going to come off unless you crash really hard. You can also use Mini-Z body. But the chassis doesn't have the slots for side clips, so you'll have to fashion your own magnet mount. On to the electronics. Let's just say it was alright while it was working. The transmitter is compact with basic functions. Here is steering trim to make it go in straight line. And these are steering and throttle dual rate to limit the steering and throttle. The servo is 5G with 5 wires, and the same dimensions as other Mini-Qs and WL toys. It has onboard gyro with 4 settings: off, low, medium, and max. Adjusted by pressing the gyro button on the transmitter. It uses very standard 130 motor without capacitor. And the speed is quite fast, especially for 4 AAA batteries powered car. And this is where it all went wrong. The 3-in-1 unit fried while I was doing the speed test, so my car is not working anymore. Anyway, I have filmed some test drive footage before it went up in smoke, so let's take a look at that instead. The initial test drive was pretty good. The servo speed is good, but it's not precise. Considering the price, this is to be expected. The fan stopped abruptly when it went backwards by itself. Just reset the car and transmitter if this happens. Gyro is a big help for someone new to drifting. You'll see that I don't have to work the steering as much as when it's turned off. Well, if you get one that's working correctly, it's a really good car. Although it's not the most precise car to drive, it doesn't kick the car out randomly, and I can hold the line very easily. Steering lock is enough to initiate drift easily too. Turning circle is about 50 cm. More importantly, equally for both left and right. The speed is just right for drifting as well. To sum it all up, well, Mini-Q's quality control is dodgy to say the least. So if you decide to buy one, then good luck, and I do mean it. It's a good chassis with decent headroom to upgrade, because it has direct compatibility with Mini Z all-wheel drive, 4 wheels, swing shaft, spring damper, and especially differential. For the electronics, the motor upgrade is easy to find, since it is standard 130 motor. Even a Tamiya Mini 4-wheel motor will work. If you want to upgrade to brushless, the motor must have the same shape as a brush motor at the front and the back like this. Because you have to put it in the slot, not screwing it in, so some motor is not going to work. The servo is pretty easy to replace. And you can stack an ESC and a receiver on the top. The plastic chassis is also durable. I've been doing and undoing the screws to test many upgrades after the board is fried, and there's no stripping in any screw thread or hole. All in all, it's still holding up really well. The price at the time of this review is $32.99, which is the cheapest 1/20th scale, full proportional, 4-wheel drive car you can buy right now. It's a very good deal if you get one that the electronics work. And even if they're not, it's still a cheap and solid base for modding. If you want it for drifting, I suggest you to get the front one-way and metal swing shaft with it. Or, if you want to use the car for grip or touring or driving around, you can get some new wheels like these aluminum wheels and threaded tires and also metal swing shaft. Sure, you can drive around with locked diff, but it's better to replace them with open diff or ball diff. Links for the car and upgrade parts are in the description below. In the next video, I'll show you how to replace the electronics and how to upgrade this car to build an ultimate budget drifter. And that's it for this video. Please subscribe if you want to see more content like this and press the bell icon to get notification whenever I upload a new video. You can follow me on Facebook to see what I'm doing between videos, along with some quick updates. Thanks for watching and see you again next time.